Hi fellas, today we speak about the lost continent of Lemuria or Mu. Supposedly it was somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. There are a lot of myths in different tribes in the Pacific Ocean about a lost land somewhere in this biggest ocean on earth. The theosophist Helena Pavlovna Blavatsky in the late 19th, early 20th century, in her major works, The Secret Doctrine and Isis Unveiled, she described the continent of Lemuria as a home place of the third root race of human history, consisting mostly in reptilian, proto-humanoids, reptilian in origin. Some sort of strange breed between the dinosaurs and the modern humans. She described this continent as existing 30 million years ago, and there are some myths that Lemuria was destroyed by a giant meteorite, we suppose around 22,000 BC. And there are also myths about hybrid creations of these great Lemurian reptiles. Maybe the myth about Anunnaki comes from there. And remember Oannes, according to the Sumerian myths, Oannes was half fish, half man. So there were strange creatures whose origin was somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. There is another fundamental book about Lemuria by James Churchward, and other explorers include Le Plongeon. Even Howard Phillips Lovecraft, this great master of horror, he described the fall of alien reptilian race somewhere in the southern Pacific Ocean. Something like these creatures from Alien the movie, and they supposedly built the first civilization, alien civilization, on the bottom of the ocean. Maybe that's why Yonaguni Monument is under the waters of the Pacific Ocean. It's extremely strange structure. There is another underwater city recently found near the westernmost coast of Cuba, which looks exactly like Proto-Mayan city, but strangely it is on the bottom of Caribbean Sea, like 500 meters under the surface, which means that it was built. It was not destroyed by earthquake or tsunami. No, it was built on the bottom of the sea, with all of its temples and strange temples and pyramids worshipping, remember, Quetzalcoatl and Kukulkan, these snake-like figures of Mayan and Aztec mythology. It was built, this city, at least 50,000 years ago on the bottom of the sea, which means for underwater breeding reptilian creatures. Extraordinary. And there are, we can also mention Namado in the Pacific Ocean, which is very strange city. Also as possible descendant of Lemuria. And of course Gunung Padang, very strange pyramid-like city from, some say, 25,000 BC, which also may be built in its roots by this strange Lemurian race. And of course the Moai statues on the eastern island, they are so sophisticated in technology because they are really big and heavy statues, that they also may be placed there by this strange advanced race of reptilian proto-humanoids in Lemuria, who maybe were also the Anunnaki. Later, after the destruction of Lemuria, they moved to ancient Sumer, and on and on. We speak about ancient Sumer in our future videos.